So y'all, I'm at Rich Car Wash. I am next in line to get my car wash. So I done went through the thing of paying for my car wash, and I got the little basic. It was $10. It was $15. I guess it been marked down to 10. I really should have got the whatever you call the thing, the pass, and I think it was $20. I don't know how much it is now. Maybe they trying to get some business, but we finna go through this thing, y'all. My mom, she get scared, she get claustrophobic, so y'all tell her there's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. I'm gonna show her that long as you're on the inside of your car, can't nothing harm you. If they come up from behind, they can't do nothing but push you on through. But I don't think they're gonna let that happen. So y'all stand by as I get ready to go. So y'all, I am next. The sign say welcome to Valley. So here I go. Put my car in neutral. Y'all, I'm out of here. I pulled my lights in. I mean my mirrors in. Y'all do that. But we're getting ready to go through Rich's Car Wash. Welcome to Valley. Can't see nothing. What y'all think will happen if I turn my windshield wipers on? I'm not gonna do that. Let me turn this radio down. It's not up that loud, but I'm gonna turn it down. Don't want to get a copyright. Just in case I reach that point that I want to be at. There's a car behind me. I don't know if y'all can see the lights, but there's a car behind me. See, can y'all see through them? Yeah, you can see it now. Not too far behind. The light is saying wait. Oh, that's the light that I was trying to get my mom to see, that you wait for this indication. It'll tell you when to go. Make sure you get all dry. So we're about to go. There's the other car behind me, not too far behind. I'm not gonna get it vacuum, or should I? I'm gonna get it vacuum. It's free. So I'm going to get a vacuum, a good vacuum. And I'm not going to be able to record as I'm vacuuming. So, y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Hey, family and friends. Today I decided to cook a meal. I got started a little late because I had to take a phone call. But I got most of my things prepared. I am the type person who likes to clean up as they go. It is a weekday, and I am cooking barbecue chicken. I'm going to bake me some macaroni and cheese. I don't know what vegetables I'm going to prepare yet, but I will figure that out as I go. I just want to show you some of the things that I'm going to use in preparing my, seasoning my chicken. I bought the drumettes. This is the ingredients that I'm going to use. I'm going to use some brown sugar, onion powder, black pepper, chili powder, garlic powder, and some Morton salt. I wanted to use the kosher salt, but I had used it all. The recipe called for cayenne pepper. I know my husband not gonna go for that because he don't like spicy food. It also calls for paprika. I've used all of that. I had just regular paprika. I didn't have any smoked paprika. And I have put everything over in the bowl. And those are all my seasoning. I'm going to mix them all together. What I used was 2 of these of brown sugar. I used 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I used a 1/2 tablespoon of the chili pepper, the black pepper, as well as the salt because it has so much sodium in it. I went ahead and cleaned my drumettes and I pat dried them. I went ahead and put them on a paper towel to dry them. So when I get ready to add my dry rub mix, it will go ahead, it'll stick to it. Y'all don't mind my countertop. Y'all can't see it anyway. I'm going to put it over in this pan. I'm going to use the aluminum foil because I don't want to mess up the pan and I don't feel like cleaning all of that up. But that is what I'm going to use. This seasoning here is also some good seasoning. I got this from watching someone's YouTube channel. This is also a good seasoning. And I probably add some of this to my dry rub. So I also went ahead and put my pasta over in some water. I added butter so it doesn't stick. And I had a spoon. And I just try to stir it to keep it from sticking together. But I'm gonna make me some macaroni and cheese. My husband's not a big fan of baked macaroni and cheese. But I think there are some black eyed peas in the refrigerator that he had cooked, so he could use that for his vegetable, as well as I can make some egg from scratch cornbread. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my dry rub and go ahead and put it on my chicken. So I will get back with you out here shortly. So y'all, I'm not the best cook around. I do the best I can. I do a little experimenting, especially once I learn which seasoning go good together. So I do okay. I love doing roast. I love to do the beef tips and gravy. I can even make gravy from scratch. So I listen to my mom when she teach me how to cook. She was the one who taught me how to do the macaroni and cheese. My macaroni and cheese is extremely simple. I only use milk, egg, cheese, and butter. That's it. And I use whole milk. So here's all my seasoning together, mixed together. That's everything mixed together. I'm scared I'm gonna drop it, but there's everything together. And I'm just gonna apply this to my chicken as a dry rub. And I think what I'm going to do is just dip my chicken over in it. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Yeah, I call myself gonna use the noodles from a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. But y'all, them noodles are so small. They were about like that angel hair spaghetti. I can't stand angel hair spaghetti. I almost had just enough. All right, y'all, welcome back. I have realized and come to the understanding that I don't have the room to properly record while I'm cooking. But so far, what I have done is I boil my pasta and want to put some butter in it to keep, so my pasta does not stick. So once it got soft and it was soft enough, I went ahead and drained my pasta. I added a half a stick of butter and I put my cheese in there while it's still hot so it can melt, and it melts on its own and won't need any help. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and let this melt. I will wait until it cools down before I add my egg and my milk, because all my milk is going to take the temperature down and won't be able to melt my cheese like I wanted, nor my butter. So I'm gonna give it time to take its course, and once all of that done, then I add my other ingredient. But so far, this is what I have with the macaroni and cheese. Okay, now that my butter and cheese melted, I'm gonna go ahead and add my milk, my salt, my pepper, and an egg. And I'm gonna add it, so y'all stand by. Okay, this is all the other ingredients added. I added salt, pepper, egg, and milk. I like just enough milk to cover. I don't want too much milk. That's just me. Do it the way y'all want to. As far as the salt, I put probably about a tablespoon of salt and probably just as much black pepper or less. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir this up, and the next stop for this macaroni and cheese will be in a casserole dish going into the oven. So this is everything all whipped up. I made sure I hit the egg up pretty good. I stirred it up and broke it up and made sure that it was whipped up real good, because I don't want anything left. So as you can see, there's no evidence of an egg in there. Okay, and so what I'm going to do now is get my casserole dish, and I'm going to throw this in the oven. So as I promised, the macaroni and cheese next stop was going to be in the casserole dish, and now it's going in the oven. Once it formed and everything, everything formed, it becomes the macaroni and cheese that I'm ready to eat. I will sprinkle more cheese on the top, so I have the top layer as melted cheese. So if y'all anything like me, I clean as I go. So I have been washing dishes, cleaning up. I've been washing dishes, cooking. I mess up a dish, I'll clean it. And I put up the dishes that's already over in the dish rack, because the dish rack is rather full right about now. I told y'all I was a couponer. These were buy one get one free. They were about $3 and something a piece, $3.49 I want to say. So I got one free. So I buy one get one free. I decided to do honey because in all my barbecue sauce, I love honey. I use honey barbecue sauce when I do my baked beans. I get a lot of compliments on my baked beans. And I have also tried a different way of making my baked beans, and I got good response from that as well. The other one is the mild barbecue sauce. This one is still full, so I take it that my husband did not quite like this one as much as he liked the honey, because the honey is down to here. That's where the honey is. This barbecue sauce is gone, pretty much gone. But yeah, I'm gonna use this. I could make my own barbecue sauce using apple cider vinegar. I'm not even gonna butcher this name, but this Worcester sauce, whatever, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can use some of that and some more ingredients, molasses, and it was a few other ingredients, but I'm just gonna take the easy way out today because it is a work day, work week, and this is a work day that I'm cooking this meal. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm going to put with it because it looks that the black eyed peas are gone. I'm gonna have to do some cornbread, and I do my cornbread from scratch as well. Give it up for my mom because she taught me. I want to give it up for one of my friends named Sharon because she also helped me. She taught me how to make dressing over the phone, y'all, over the phone, and I've been making it ever since. I just want to give a big shout out to her as well. So I think that's gonna get it for right now. I don't know what else I'm going to cook, but y'all will definitely be in on whatever I prepare. All right, y'all have a good one. Oh, before I go, I just want to tell y'all a little hack that I learned. This one is not going to be able to do it because it appears that somebody got heavy hands and they pushed the spout to the salt into it's not sitting like it should. But anyway, did y'all know that if y'all remove the little paper from on the inside, that you don't even have to pull this spout out to even pour salt? You can just pour your salt from here. It just come out in a little sprinkle, just like it's raining. Y'all, I didn't know that. I'm glad to, and y'all can thank me later for the ones that didn't know. But y'all please stand by. And I did. This is a quarter cup or a spoon cup in here. It's a measurement of a quarter cup. And I just did 5 of those bad boys over into this bowl. So that is a cup, 1 1/4 cup of cornmeal. So some like their cornmeal thin, some like it thick. I'm not a fan of thick cornbread. I'm not a fan of very thin cornbread. So I will make sure I get the consistency that I think it is, what I like, and then I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna add my egg. I'm going to use buttermilk versus whole milk. I'm going to use a little bit of cooking oil, and I got my pan drying. So what I did was I washed the pan out, and so I went ahead and dried it. So when I put the oil in it, it won't go to popping everywhere. So I'm going to put some oil in there, not the old-fashioned old cooking grease. So I have some Crisco, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use canola oil. And I'm going to add it to this once it's nice and hot. And then when I'm done, I'm going to pour everything back over in here, and I'm going to put it in the oven for baby and I. So far you guys, I have my cornmeal, as you can see, traces of my egg, and buttermilk. So the amount of buttermilk that I put in, I don't measure it, I just pour it. This is the consistency I got from the buttermilk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add a little bit of water. And I'm going to stir that up. So to me, this consistency is too thick. I don't like my cornbread that thick. So that's what I consider thick. So I'm going to add a little bit more water to it. And then I'm going to add my cooking oil. It is currently on. As you can see, it's heating up, and it's going to be ready to receive this cornmeal. Add a little bit more water, and I'm going to stir it up a little. So this is my new consistency. I am quite all right with that. It's not thick. And so I'm going to go ahead and add my cooking oil, the hot cooking oil. Trying to do this without a stand, y'all. Nice and hot. I'm not gonna leave my pan on this eye because it's gonna cook my cornbread. It's gonna fry my cornbread. So I'm gonna remove this from here, and I'm gonna put it here. Put the pan here, and when I get ready to pour my mixture over in it. So y'all, let's see if this gonna work. I got it sitting up on the stand. So I'm gonna pour my cornmeal mix over in here. I probably should have used a spatula when I got ready to rake it over in the pan, but oh well, I'm gonna get as much of it as I can. I always wanted one of these bowls, so I went and found one. I had to have one, and I really want some more, because this is the only one I have, and I like them. They are so much better than a plastic mixing bowl. I don't know if y'all know, but to me, plastic mixing bowl, they hold residue. It keeps the taste of some of the food that you put in it. And then, God forbid, you use something like spaghetti sauce or something, and then it's gonna stain it. So I haven't bought any glass dishes yet. I don't think I will buy any, but I do like that bowl that I just showed y'all. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull my chicken out. I'm gonna check on my wings to see where they at. Right now they're on 380 degrees. They have been cooking or baking. It's going on 9 o'clock, y'all. I probably won't even get to eat tonight. So, because I don't want to eat late. And I probably just take something to work for lunch. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and check on the wings right now and see where they are. I went ahead and pulled my macaroni and cheese out the oven, and I replaced it with the cornbread. There is room, I just don't like using the bottom rack. So I'm gonna let this sit out. Can y'all see the bubbles? It's still hot, straight out the oven. And I'm gonna put this back in the oven so it can melt the cheese on the top. I removed my chicken from this because I don't want all the grease and fat on the chicken. So I removed them and put them into another container of their own. And so another container. So what I'm gonna do is then after that, I'm probably gonna put them on broil for a few minutes. And then once I finish with it, the broil, I'm gonna add my barbecue sauce. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up with the cooking. I will take pictures and show you pictures of the after effect. There is something else I wanted to do. And I purchased these lights, these motion activated lights at this place called 5 and Below. And I want to go outside and put them up. They are wireless operation. They peel and stick for mounting. And I have a little small step ladder. So I'm going to try and use that to put these up. They may need some sunlight. Solar sensor, so it's gonna need some sunlight. So they're probably not gonna work tonight, but they'll most definitely work on tomorrow. So I'm gonna take y'all outside with me. Then again, I may not, because I don't have the proper equipment at this time to record me. As I said, I do have a what you call the thing, ring light, but I don't feel like fighting with it. So. But I'm going to go ahead and put these lights up. I'll show y'all the lights once I put them up. I probably won't put up but one.
1 hour later.